today we are going to be making a white hot chocolate in the crock pot. I got this recipe from Cooking on a Dime, I believe. I will leave the link to the blog down below. I found it on Pinterest. I did read there was a few comments made about, you know, changing up the recipe a little bit. I'm going to do it as it says on the blog. I am just doubling it for my family. So I have a 7-quart crock pot. And it does say to add the white chocolate chips first. I have 3 cups of white chocolate chips, so about 1.5 bags if you get the smaller bag. It calls for 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. I am going to use 3. There we go. And it does say just to pour everything else over the top. And then it calls for 2 cups of milk, so I am using 4 cups of whole milk. There we go. And then it calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I am just going to use the cap and use 2. And that is it. It says to stir at the 30-minute mark, and then after that, stir every once in a while for about 1.5 hours. So turning it on and putting the cap on. And I'm going to go clean up. What I do have is this extra creamy whipped topping, and then just some fun Halloween sprinkles. So those you'll also need for this recipe if you make it the way I'm going to. Other than that, I'll see you in about 30 minutes and we'll see where we're at. Alright, so we are at the 30-minute mark. I am just going to give this a stir. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last clip. I do have this on high. So as you can see, basically just melting everything down together. So the crock pot is doing the work for us, and we're not risking burning anything. So just give it a stir, kind of break up some of those bigger pieces as they melt down. And that is it. We're letting the crock pot do all the work for us today. So I am going to put the cover back on, keep it on high, and let it go for 1 more hour, and then I will be back to put this in some cups and give you a couple of cute ideas. Okay, so we're at the 1 hour mark. I stirred this a couple of times. It started to form a little bit of like the nasty on top, so I probably waited a little bit too long in between, but it doesn't do much to it. So you just want to make sure everything melted down. Really stir that up. Turn this off. And I'm going to do this 2 ways here. So I have a mason jar, which obviously you don't want to use this when it's super scorching hot, but I'm going to let it cool a little bit. And then this cute mug I got at the Dollar Tree. A funnel of some kind probably would have been a better idea for this, but I don't have one close. So we'll just clean a cup. Okay. And this one. I don't want to fill them all the way because the whipped cream's going to sit on top and I don't want it to spill over. I'm just going to grab a clean rag or a napkin or paper towel and just clean that up so it doesn't get sticky. Okay, and on this one here, Okay, so I have started to color this one in the jar. I am at a total of about 2 drops of orange food coloring. I use the gel food coloring from Wilton's. It doesn't seem to have a weird flavor like the regular one. So I don't know if you can see that orange color. That is what we're going for. Obviously preference. And then I'm just going to top it with some whipped cream. And then I have the sprinkles that I showed you earlier. There was a little set with like just these cute little circle sprinkles. And a couple of little candy corns right on top. Just to make it cute. So that is one way to do this. Well, there's a million ways to do this, but this is the way I'm doing it today. And then on this one, I'm hoping I can get the camera to pick up on these. They're cute little like brains and skulls and bones. They're white and they look like they have like blood splatters on them, so making it a little grosser. I am just going to place these all over the top. I wanted to do like a raspberry sauce over top of this to make it kind of look bloody and yucky and gory. But I didn't think the kids would eat that. So yeah, just load it up. I mean, whatever you want to do. You could put some candy sprinkles on here. Little red ones. We're melting. But you get the idea. And it's fun. It's a cute little treat. Hoping it picks up. And then our candy corn one. I think these are adorable. Fun little treat. I'm going to let these guys cool and make up the rest of the kids. And that is our fun little treat for day 2. Thanks for tuning in, guys.